We're here with Larry McDaniel, defensive line coach at Bowling Green. Larry, why don't you start and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, this is about probably my 11th year here in the league, in the MAC. My second year here at Bowling Green. Prior to BG, I was at Kent State for 8 seasons, and then prior to that, I was at Ball State for 3 seasons. So, I've been around the MAC here for a while. I think I have a pretty good idea of what it takes to be successful in the league, and what kind of kid we're looking for here at Bowling Green, and what kind of kid you're going to need to be successful in the league.
What is your philosophy as a coach?
I think the biggest thing for me is I'm a teacher. I think that we're an extension of the university, and that's wherever you go. And I think one of the big things that we have to do as coaches, we have to understand that we are an extension of the university, and universities are in business to educate. So that's how I see myself. I see myself first and foremost as an educator of young men, whether it be football, life lessons, and just anything that can help them grow as people. So I think that first and foremost I'm a teacher. I think I'm very demanding from that standpoint. I like to make sure that guys understand that that it's truly a gift, the abilities that they have, and they don't want to take those for granted. So it's going to be something that we're going to really stress, just excellence. So I'm going to hold you accountable, and we're going to really stress excellence. And then, like I said, the biggest thing is I count myself a teacher.
What do you look for in a defensive lineman?
I think the biggest thing is passion. Our position is the only position that on every play you're going to get hit. And no other defensive position is that going to be the case. So you have got to have a passion for the game. If you don't have a passion for it, you can't play it. You have to love it. It has to be something that you have to take an unselfish attitude about it, and you have to be passionate about it. So that's first. I look for that first, and then from the physical side, obviously we want to have guys that are quick twitchy guys that can move and shed blocks and get to ball carriers. If you notice, size was not something that I talked about in that. Obviously, there's some parameters that you want to have to be a Division I defensive lineman, but moreover than that, you just need to have a tenacity and a passion for the game, and just a good quick twitch about you, just so you can get to the ball. I think those are the things that we look for more so than anything.
Okay, and finally, why do you coach?
For me, it's a calling. I started out in private industry in sales, and I volunteered at a local high school. And then what I found myself doing is I found myself wanting to be over there with those young men more than I wanted to go to my 9-to-5 in sales. I coach just because I was fortunate enough to have great coaches growing up, and those guys fed a lot into my life, and I think they made me the man that I am today. And I just hope that I can give a little bit of that back to this next generation of guys. I think that there's a void when it comes to male leadership in our country, and I think that this is an opportunity for myself and other coaches throughout the country to give back to that void and to actually groom the next generation of leaders.
Great, thank you, Coach.
Sure.